Starting a few minutes late. Natural Resources Subcommittee went a little bit long this morning. We've got 3 administrative actions. There are only 2. There are 3 administrative actions. There are only 2 that are listed right now. We'll just go through those rather quickly, then we'll get to the subcommittee reports. I'd like to also ask that we have Chesapeake Bay Subcommittee go first. So first is Delegate Sullivan's bill, HB 122. We'd like to refer that to Labor and Commerce Committee. Can I get a motion? Second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All right. Thank you. And then HB 1100, Delegate Carr's bill, conservation of trees during land development process. We'd like to refer that to CC&T Committee. Can I get a motion? So moved. Second. All right. All those in favor? Aye. All right. Thank you very much. Finally, Delegate Krisik's bill that recently passed out of subcommittee unanimously. Delegate Krisik, you want to speak to this?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to move to strike HB 198. I understand the administration has some issues with the bill, and I think to be expedient, we might as well just strike the bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Does anyone like to speak to this besides Delegate Krisik? All right. The motion is a recorded vote to strike Delegate Krisik's bill. Delegate Krisik, what is the number of the bill again?
198. It's 198. 198. HB 198.
So the motion is to strike HB 198, Delegate Krisik's bill. Could the clerk put it up on the board? Will the delegate close the roll? All right. The vote is to strike the bill. So let's move now to the last shall be first, Chesapeake Bay Subcommittee. Delegate Bolova.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we met subcommittee on Monday afternoon. It was a productive meeting. Our first bill, House Bill 71, with myself as the patron. This bill extends from July 1, 2025 to July 1, 2026, the date by which Alexandria Renew must address its combined sewer overflow issue in accordance with the law passed by the General Assembly in 2017. The project is 70% complete, but the pandemic and war in Ukraine delayed the delivery of equipment and materials. This bill ensures that Alexandria Renew keeps compliant with state law. The bill also has the support of the key stakeholders in the process. Mr. Chairman, the subcommittee recommended reporting 9-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right. All right. Is there? Is there any comments from the committee about the motion? All right. Hearing none, let's go to the board. Motion reports 19-0. Thank you, Delegate. Next bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The next bill is House Bill 220 from Delegate Orrock. This bill requires sewage treatment works, classified water works, and classified water treatment facilities to employ a licensed operator. The bill establishes a protocol for unexpected vacancy of the licensed operator. It also permits remote monitoring of the facility by a licensed operator on demonstration of the adequacy of the monitoring technology and upon approval by DEQ. There was a substitute, Mr. Chair, and I would move the substitute.
Second. All right. Substitutes before us.
I think we have to adopt the substitute.
No. Move to adopt the substitute.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Substitutes before us.
All right. And Mr. Chairman, the subcommittee recommends reporting with the substitute 9-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right. Any committee comments on the bill? No? All right, let's put up the board. Actually. Bill reports with substitute 20-0.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Our next bill is House Bill 406, Delegate Clark. This bill addresses cooling water intakes and would require DEQ to promptly enforce federal regulations implementing the provisions of the Clean Water Act to reduce negative impacts on fish populations. We also discussed a potential amendment to create an electronic dashboard to provide information to the public. After good discussion and with the concurrence of the patron, the subcommittee recommended that the bill be continued to 2025, and I so move.
Second.
Bill is moved and seconded. Any comments from the committee? All right, let's put it on the board. Bill reports 20-0. Thank you, Delegate.
To continue.
To continue, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Next bill is House Bill 596, Delegate Askew. This bill establishes the Fisheries Innovation for Sustainable Harvest Fund for the purpose of supporting and promoting the economic growth and development of the seafood industry. The fund will be administered by the Virginia Marine Resources Commission with the advice of the Commercial Fishing Advisory Board. Revenue for the fund would come from royalties as a result of certain offshore renewable energy projects. There were amendments to the bill, and I would so move the amendments.
Second.
Bill is moved and seconded. Any comments? Let's bring it on the board.
We need to adopt the
Oh,
amendments.
adopt the amendments. Is there a motion to adopt the amendments? So moved, seconded. Motion is moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
All right.
Bill with the amendments before us.
Mr. Chairman, with that, the subcommittee recommended reporting and referring the bill to appropriations on a 9-0 vote, and I so move.
Second.
Bill's been, the motion to report and refer has been moved and seconded. Let's put it up on the board. All right. Bill is reported and referred to appropriations by a vote of 20-0.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Chair. And our final bill, House Bill 870, with me as the patron, this bill requires a state water control board to adopt regulations to address situations where normal on-site storage capacity for biosolids is expected to be exceeded due to adverse weather conditions. This is expected to occur more frequently due to the increased frequency, intensity, and duration of storm events due to climate change. The bill directs DEQ to form a regulatory advisory panel of stakeholders to assist in the regulatory development process. Mr. Chair, we have a small amendment to the bill, and I would so move that amendment.
Second.
Bill has been moved and seconded to amend. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. The bill is before us.
All right, and Mr. Chairman, with that, the subcommittee recommends reporting with amendments 9-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right. The amended bill has been moved and seconded. Any comments? All right. Let's put it up on the board. All right. Bill is reported with amendments by a vote of 20-0.
And Mr. Chairman, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Or, Delegate Bullough, we appreciate it. Now I'd like to move to, can we go at ease for one moment? Just the committee go at ease. Can you report if we can have Delegate Helmer report for the Ag Sub?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we get into the report for the Ag Sub, we have an administrative matter. House Bill 320, by request of the patron, I'd like to move that bill go by for the day.
Second.
Bill has been moved and seconded to take that bill by for the day. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, bill's taken by for the day. Next bill. What? Yeah, I think we need to. We'll be at ease for another moment. Apologies.
Coming out of Agriculture Subcommittee is House Bill 47. That is invasive plant species requirement for retail sales. This bill this bill simply says that invasive species have to be accompanied by a sign that says "Plant with caution. Invasive plant species may cause environmental harm. Ask about alternatives." The subcommittee recommended reporting this bill on a vote of 6-4, and I so move.
Second.
All right, the bill is before us by a vote of 6-4 out of subcommittee. All those in favor? Aye. All right, the bill's, any comments on the bill? Not, let's bring it up the board. All right, the bill is reported by a vote of 13-8. Thank you, Delegate Helmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That completes the report of the Agriculture Subcommittee.
All right, moving quickly to the report of the Natural Resources Subcommittee. Delegate Tran.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. The subcommittee had a busy docket, and so I'd like to chat about House Bill 84. Hold on one second. Let me just check my notes. Okay. I believe we would like to reject the committee amendment as there is a new amendment that the delegate wishes to present.
Is Delegate Simons here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
So the new amendment,
Sorry, President, do we need to reject the committee amendment first?
Yes, we
Okay,
have a motion to reject the committee amendment. Is there a second or a motion and a second? Second. All right, it's moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
All right, the delegate has the floor.
The new amendments were requested by the geologists and the aggregate industry to clarify that this does not apply to them. Could I see that paper? It says, after minerals on line 20, insert "for the purpose of mineral mining, excluding materials extracted for the primary purpose of building and road construction."
Okay, we have a new amendment before us. Is there a motion?
Second.
All right, all those in favor? Aye. Speaking of the bill, Delegate Bloxham.
A question on the amendment. So
Go ahead, Delegate Bloxham.
is the equipment used for finding stone and what's been exempted pretty much the same as when you're looking for other things in the dirt?
Delegate Simons?
No, I believe those are two different operations, but we just wanted to be really clear that this does not apply to quarrying and any kind of extraction for the purpose of building and road construction.
Thank you, Delegate Simons. Any other questions for the patron? All right, we have the bill before us, amended.
Mr. Chair.
Delegate Weber.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Please request folks to use your request to speak button.
All right.
Delegate Weber.
Yeah. So, other than the aggregate, what other minerals does this bill, I guess, try to address in regards to what the goal of the legislation is?
Delegate Simons.
Virginia is endowed with a seam of minerals that goes from Fairfax all the way down to the North Carolina border. And we have had exploration of minerals, including zinc, copper, lead, gold, even uranium years ago. So this bill seeks notification when such exploration activities occur.
All right, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mr.
Delegate
Chair.
Simons. Any other questions for the patron? All right, we have the amended bill before us. Delegate Tran?
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. The committee had recommended reporting the bill as on a vote of 6-4. And now it's amended, and I so move.
We have a motion and a second. Bill's before us. Please bring up the electronic voting board. All right. By a vote of 12-9, the bill is reported with amendments. Thank you. Delegate Tran, next bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 85 was presented by Delegate Simons, and this bill prohibits the use of cyanide or a cyanide compound during mineral mining and processing. The committee recommended reporting this bill on a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Bill is before us. It's been properly moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? All right, let's bring it up on the board. All right, the bill has been reported by a vote of 20-0. Thank you, Delegate. Next bill.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. We next considered House Bill 198. That bill had been amended, so I'd like to move the committee amendment.
Oh, we just.
Oh, did you just strike that?
We just struck this bill.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I was out of that for that. Thank you. We next considered House Bill 216, and that bill also had an amendment, and I'd like to move the committee amendments.
We have moved and seconded to accept the committee amendments. All those in favor? Aye. All right, thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you so much. House Bill 216 requires the Soil and Water Conservation Board to develop a process by which the owner can submit a request to the department for a temporary or permanent variance to the general permit requirements for certain dams for their review and consideration. The committee recommended reporting the amended bill by a vote of 8-2, and I so move.
All right, the bill has been reported and or has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments about the bill from the committee? All right, let's bring it up on the board. All right, the bill is reported with amendments by a vote of 15-6.
And that concludes our committee report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Delegate Tran. I really do appreciate it. We have gotten through the docket. One admonishment or request, we have several bills still on the dockets for subcommittee. If we can try to get those done as quickly as possible when we have the opportunity to be together. Thank you all for being here, and the committee will rise.